Hello everyone. Today I would like to introduce how to use passive voice. Example: my money was stolen yesterday. The subject is my money is cannot stolen by itself, and it's only stolen by another. So when we describe a subject and itself cannot make action, we use passive voice. The form of passive voice: active voice with form subject plus verb plus object, and when we change passive voice, the form is subject plus be plus participle plus by plus object. And next, I would like to introduce the structure of a passive voice with the tense. First, simple present. Active voice form subject plus verb plus object, and passive voice is subject plus is are plus participle plus by object. Example: Mary study English every day. Passive voice is English is studied by Mary every day. The second, simple present continuous subject plus plus verb in plus object, and passive voice is subject plus plus being plus verb participle. Example: he is planting some trees now. Passive voice: some trees are being planted by him now. The third, with the simple past tense: subject plus verb ed or verb participle plus object, and in passive voice, the form is subject plus was were plus verb participle plus by object. Example: she wrote a letter yesterday, and passive voice is a letter was written by her yesterday. Number 4, past continuous subject plus was were plus verb in plus object, and in passive voice, subject plus was were plus being plus verb participle plus by object. Example: they were buying a car at 9 a.m. yesterday. In passive voice, a car was being bought at 9 a.m. yesterday. Number 5, simple present perfect subject plus has have plus verb participle plus object, and passive voice form is subject plus has have plus been plus verb participle plus by object. Example: my parents have given me a new bike on my birthday. In passive voice is a new bike were given to me by my parents on my birthday. Number 6, present perfect continuous subject plus have has plus been plus verb in. plus object, and in passive voice, subject plus have, has, plus been, plus being, plus verb by participle, plus by object. Example: John had been repairing this car for 2 hours. Passive voice is this car was being repaired by John for 2 hours. Number 7. Past perfect. Subject plus had plus verb by participle. And passive voice is subject plus had plus been plus verb by participle plus by object. Example: He had finished his report before 10 p.m. yesterday. Passive voice is his report had been finished before 10 p.m. yesterday. Number 8. Past perfect continuous. Subject has plus been plus verb in plus object. Passive voice form is subject had plus been plus being plus verb by participle. Example: I had been typing the essays for 3 hours before you came yesterday. Passive voice is the essays had been being typed for 3 hours before you came yesterday. Number 9. Simple future. Subject plus will plus verb plus object. Passive voice is subject plus will plus be plus verb by participle. Example: She will do a lot of things tomorrow. Passive voice is a lot of things will be done tomorrow. Number 10. Future continuous. Subject will plus be plus verb in. And the passive voice form is subject plus will plus be plus being plus verb by participle. Example: She will be taking care of her children at this time tomorrow. The passive voice is her children were being taken care of at this time tomorrow. Number 11. Future perfect. Subject plus will plus have plus verb by participle plus object. The passive voice form is subject plus will plus have plus been plus verb by participle plus by object. Example: She will have finished her study by the end of this year. Passive voice is her study will have been finished by the end of this year. Number 12. Future perfect continuous. Subject plus will plus have plus been plus verb in plus object. And the passive voice form is subject plus will plus have plus been plus being plus verb by participle plus by object. Example: I will been teaching English for 3 years by next week. The passive is English will have been being taught by me for 5 years by next week. And that's all from when we use passive voice with tense. Thank you for listening, and I hope you can use the passive voice easily. Thank you. Goodbye.